Good morning. Good Saturday morning. A little bit rainy, a little dreary outside.
Yeah, a lot dreary.
A lot dreary.
It has to be.
Mike's got it in his voice.
Yeah, it's one of those
Bugs or
sinus, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Not a cold though, you don't think? Just
Probably.
Or flu? Or you think it might be?
I don't think it's a flu. I think it's just, cold.
No aching.
What do they call it? Crud?
Yeah, there you go.
Good word for it.
Yeah. Still dark looking out the window here. It's so cloudy and rainy, but I don't think we've had a whole lot of rain though over the last month or so. But
we had that couple days where it was just like soupy, and, foggy, and that usually is what sets me off.
Oh man, have you got your fill of football for the last 15 days or so?
I am right now, but I figure by sundown I'll be ready again.
What about tonight?
Oh yeah, tonight. That's right.
NFL.
Tonight. Yeah.
Huge games.
Oh yeah.
Do you like them moving games like that, standalone games on
Sure.
Saturday night? I do too.
I do too.
Yep. Doesn't bother me if there's a football game every night of the week. And
that's fine with me.
Panthers and Buccaneers for a playoff spot. Basically, there's a couple twists there that could keep one of them out. But 4:15 today. Seahawks and 49ers not only playing for the NFC West Championship, but playing for the top seed.
Yep.
Who you guys got in these two games?
Now, San Fran would never have to even leave.
Yeah, the
Santa
Super Bowl,
Clara, right?
The Super Bowl's there, right?
Yeah, everything. The whole shooting match, right?
Yep. And only one team's ever played on their home field. Is that right? And I can't, or has it happened? I'm blanking.
I don't know.
Hard to believe it hasn't, but I'm not sure.
I was thinking like somebody a couple years ago played.
Yeah.
Did Tampa win it at home?
I don't think so. I don't think it goes back that far. I think that was like whatever it was more recent.
Well, they just won it like 3 or 4 years ago.
That's right. It might have been.
Brady.
It might have been. Yeah. I was going.
I think
back
it was.
Yeah, it might have been. I was going way back to the when they beat the Raiders.
2000 was the 2021 season. The game was played in 21, so 5 years ago.
And it was in their own stadium.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Raiders, have they got the number one pick? Is that locked up? In the draft.
Well, unless they do something stupid,
like the Giants did, right?
Like
for the
lose
second
this
year in a
weekend.
row.
Well, let me ask you this about the Giants. It is if the Giants are sold on Jackson Dart.
Yeah, why does it matter?
It don't matter,
right?
At all.
They're not.
If they are,
if they're sold on Jackson Dart. Now, are they?
I don't think so.
I'm like you. I don't necessarily think so.
Yeah. He don't mind getting hit, and that's a problem.
Okay, I got to give Ned Yates his props.
Navy.
Yep, anchors away, baby. They had a great year. What was it?
Something in 2. 11 and 2.
10, 11 2, yeah. Beating Cincinnati in the Liberty Bowl.
I hate to ask it. Didn't Army win too?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Both naval, yeah.
Both naval. There's no.
Both academies, both military academies. I don't know about Air Force.
You insulted Army.
Yeah. Was Air Force in it? I'm not sure.
I don't remember them being in a bowl
Okay.
game, but that doesn't mean anything.
They went 4 and 8.
There are so many. Well, that don't get you.
No, they didn't.
What was the worst record to get in a bowl game? Appalachian.
5 and 7. There was a couple teams with 5 and 7s.
Yeah.
By hook or crook, right? Some way.
How bad can it be for App to lose to me, their biggest rival?
So yeah, Georgia Southern,
and lose to them twice.
Yeah. Is this the low point of App football in this century? What do you guys think?
Well, I don't know about that. Well, this century.
Yeah.
No,
not the low point of it.
I was thinking about the last 100 years, but
yeah.
But maybe since
because it was so good for the first 2 decades, pretty much, mostly. But
yeah.
I think it's over. What?
Their run?
Yeah. What can they do to
it's
to
over.
get
there's
back?
nothing they can do. Yeah,
It's
but
over.
go to a minor bowl. Yeah, that's all they can do.
Yeah.
Could you see them ending up like where Tulane was this year?
No,
Or James Madison? Could they get to that?
No, I don't see it.
I
I guess it just would take the right coach.
Yeah.
I guess we did learn that the non-Power Fives have no business being in the playoffs.
No, it's stupid.
Yeah, it is.
No,
They need their own.
they do.
I don't know how many teams.
It's basically giving two
would be
extra
in
teams
that.
a bye.
Yeah. How many? Yeah, but
Who's look, obviously, you guys think Notre Dame should have been one. How about what other team in which the Power?
who was the next one that got left?
Who was the next one
standing?
left off?
Was Vanderbilt next in their
Maybe so. They were
rankings?
right there.
I would say Texas was the next best team.
Yeah, probably.
No, BYU was the next team after Notre Dame.
Yeah.
BYU,
I think the
then
best
Texas.
team was Texas.
Yeah.
BYU, I felt like could compete with about anybody, but I don't think there's no way they could win. There's no way they could win 4 games.
I don't think they'd have won one game.
I don't. Yeah.
As far as roster, I think Texas probably was the next best team.
Do you think they will amend or go to a different system soon so that the non-Power Fives don't have to play?
I don't think that's coming soon.
I don't think it's coming soon. They need their own.
I think there'll still
championship.
be one of those in
I do
for the
too.
next few years.
Yeah,
They still want to make it sound like.
But I think they'll
but they are going to add.
put something in where there doesn't end up being 2 of them,
Yeah, 2 was a transgression.
unless they're just ranked that high.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them had which one? One of the teams had a decent night scoring points. Was that Tulane?
James Madison.
James
They
Madison.
put 30-some on the Ducks.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but they were down.
were they meaningless?
34-6 at halftime.
Yeah.
So-
So you take the medal, the pedal off the medal, yeah.
Yeah. Ned says that in the college football, the bye has not been an advantage. Well, it finally became an advantage. The first team with a bye finally won a couple
Finally.
nights ago.
Finally.
Ohio State had a bye. They made it 0-5,
Yeah.
counting back to last year.
Yeah.
But then I don't know if it has anything to do with having a bye. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
the level of competition.
That's what it really is.
Yeah, and hopefully that will go away. Hopefully those buys will go away, and they'll just go ahead and put 16 in there. I don't know if it's coming this next year or not, but
Well,
Soon.
Oregon
Soon.
was just flat out better than Texas Tech. That didn't matter who had to buy in that one.
Yeah.
Ohio State could have been a little rusty. I don't know.
They hadn't
I
played
thought-
since what? The Michigan game? Yeah.
Yeah, well, they played Indiana in their conference championship.
That's right. I forgot about that.
They said it'd been 25 days since Ohio State had played a game.
is Indiana here to stay?
Yeah.
As long as Signetti's there,
Yeah.
I think they are.
Yeah,
Unless, where else can he go?
I don't think
mean,
he's leaving.
I don't think he's leaving.
wherever he wants to go.
I'll say this.
Who wouldn't hire the guy?
His quotes are great. What was it he said when he was asked, what do you think about all this? And he said, it'd make a heck of a movie.
I saw that.
Yeah, that's a great
That
quote.
was. That was, and it would.
Yeah.
And it may someday
Yeah,
be,
yeah,
especially if they win it.
If they win it, it's a movie.
Yeah,
you can bet on that.
I think you're right.
It shows the power. I mean, I think he's a great coach.
Yeah, I do too.
But what the transfer portal and NIL can do to level the playing field.
He was the coach that
'Cause-
put 70 points on Carolina a couple years ago, right? When Mac Brown was still there, he was the guy that,
he was the James Madison guy.
and they scored 70
Yeah,
in that game.
suits me. But hey, I'm not
I'm
Hill fan.
saying. I'm just saying that he
did do that.
his teams score.
Yeah.
His teams score. His teams play defense. His teams play smart. They play with emotion.
They only had what 1 or 2 penalties in that game. No turnovers. I mean,
Look out for one thing. Look out for the moving van to pull up in his yard. And you know where it's going to go?
where else can you go?
Where do you think that moving van's going to take him?
Well,
Tuscaloosa.
Oh, they may be pulling up already at DeBoer's house, right?
Think about that. I mean, Alabama's been the best, in college football. They've been the best in college football. Why would they not go after what they think is the best coach?
No reason
And
why
pay
they
him,
shouldn't.
an open check.
That's right.
I'm just speculating. I don't.
Yeah,
know about
LSU
that.
went after the best available.
Yeah.
They went after Kiffin and got him. So why not?
Wasn't Signetti a coach under Saban?
He was.
Yeah.
He was.
All 4 coaches remaining
Yeah, I saw that. All 4, right?
were assistants under Saban.
All 4 that are in the Final Four.
Yep.
come from
The
his
coaching
tree.
tree.
And a couple of the ones that just lost were too.
Yeah.
It's powerful.
Kirby Smart.
I don't know that he would do that, but if he would definitely be a legend in Indiana to stay,
Yeah.
especially if he wins the national.
If he wins the
title.
Natty. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if that could happen or not, but stranger things have happened, right? Stranger things have definitely happened in those games.
Just as good of a coach as he is, even 10 years ago, there's no way he could have done this. There's no way he would have went to Indiana 10 years ago and done what he's
Without the
done.
portal.
Without the portal.
Without the portal.
The portal
yeah.
changes everything.
It does.
And that's why I think more teams have a shot now
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
with the portal, because recruiting doesn't matter that much.
No.
Yeah. Could you imagine if the NFL ran this way?
Just go wherever you want
Yeah.
with whatever teams can spend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Like baseball.
It would be like baseball, but the contracts are for 1 year. Every
That's right.
contract
Every
for 1 year,
contract's
basically.
for 1 year. That's right.
it's a changing world in sports, that's for sure. Ned says he does not look like he's 64. Also heard that he and Indiana structured a very IU-friendly buyout.
No.
Yeah. I don't think they want to buy him out right now.
No.
I wouldn't, because Love's one of the things he is a little abrasive in interviews and
Yeah, I can't
a
decide
little
if I like
cocky.
him or not.
Yeah.
I know. He's had some great
I like what
quotes.
he's doing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I still think he's the second best team in Indiana.
Yeah, well, you better.
Well, now, is your guy, I mean,
So
he's
the
not
only
going.
team he's played that he hadn't beat since he's been in Indiana is Notre Dame.
Richard says the buys. I think he meant
Buyouts.
the buys. No,
Oh, buys.
I think he meant BYES.
Okay.
Are going away. Spell check always fixes stuff like you don't want it to, right?
Yeah.
The buys are going away. I heard on a show the wrong teams are losing early.
Well, that's right.
Yeah. Well, we don't need buys. We don't need buys in any sport.
No.
You know what I mean?
No, they need to go ahead and go to 16.
16.
That's not a done deal yet, but
It will be 16.
Hopefully
and
next
Indiana
year.
coach already makes more than Alabama coach.
Okay.
Well, but he may now, but I guarantee you Alabama will pay him whatever he asks for.
they can,
to
but
get
they
him
still
there.
can't compete in NIL money.
Is that what it is?
I know they can't. Not with the Big Ten schools.
Why is that?
They don't have the rich donors that the Big
Is
Ten
that what
schools
it
have.
is?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Signetti, $11 million. Alabama coach makes 10. So, well, Signetti's worth more, and Alabama's coach
This NIL
is worth less.
has really hurt
at this point.
the Southeast schools.
Yeah.
And I don't mean Southeast Conference. I just mean the Southeast schools. The NIL is hurting them.
Because the Big Ten,
There's just other schools that have more money. Than
more
them.
money.
Yeah.
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 I get that.
Well, what about the ones that have these? Okay, you're saying more money in general, but what about the ones that have these guys that are just making splashes, giving money? Which school did I hear about earlier this week? That Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
has somebody.
That's
They
what I'm
do.
saying. Alabama doesn't have anybody like
Right.
that.
They got the one guy.
The Texas schools do. The West Coast schools do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Northern schools do.
And is most of it oil money?
I guess in Texas it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Oklahoma, too.
Oregon is Nike money. I don't, and
Oklahoma,
like school like
Oklahoma
Southern
State.
Cal. I don't know what theirs is. Just a lot of billionaires.
Property management.
Yeah.
Maybe in Southern California it might be property management.
Well, how long do you guys think DeBoer will last? The repercussions from the worst,
Well, what-
one of the worst losses in
What I
Bama
don't get
Bowl
was
history.
why Alabama was so worried about him leaving and going to
I know.
Michigan.
Yeah.
I'd have been glad if he left.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, at the time they hadn't lost that playoff game yet.
yeah, but they still. I mean, they just didn't look good.
They didn't look
Had
good.
they had Oklahoma not blown it, a
They got in on their
17-0
name.
lead, in that game.
Yeah.
I think he'd been
Alabama
gone.
looked good once all year against Georgia the first time.
First time. It was kind of false. He put together 5 or 6 wins in a row, but it wasn't. You're right. Against Georgia, they
That's the only really good team they beat.
Yeah.
Which final or which of the 4 playoff games on whatever days they were? My days were mixed up because they play them football every day of the week. Which one surprised you the most? Which of those 4 matchups?
Ohio State,
surprised?
Miami.
Yeah, for me,
What
because
did it?
I thought Ohio State was going to.
I just didn't think Ohio State would lose that game.
They just don't have any offense.
I thought the only team
They
that
have no
could beat them
offense.
was Indiana.
Yeah.
Me too.
But when they threw that pick 6 and made it 14-0, they had a uphill battle because they didn't. You could tell they weren't going to move the ball real well.
No.
Against Miami.
They probably got the 2 best wide receivers in the nation, but
they got
the
the
best
best wide
tandem.
receiver in the nation,
yeah.
Jeremiah Smith. What's his name? Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but can't leave this year because he's too young.
Too
right?
young, yeah.
Now the other one is eligible to go to the draft, right? I can't remember.
Tate, but I think he's already said he's coming back.
Did he? Yeah.
I'll tell you this, guys.
There's a lot of
this-
talk about Smith leaving and going back to Miami. He hadn't said anything like that, but the Miami people are trying to
So that's
convince
where,
him.
is that where he's
That's
from?
where he's from, yeah.
Okay.
Was that the biggest win for Miami since, well, I guess 2001 or whenever they were winning all their titles?
Has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has to be. I mean, they knocked off the favorite.
Yeah.
You know,
That's right.
I mean, they knocked off the favorite. I mean, Indiana seems to be the favorite now. Do they not? I mean,
Yeah, and I would have said Ohio State and Indiana were the
top 2
co-favorites
Co-favorites.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just.
But
What was the score?
I would have said Georgia was the 3rd best team.
That's what I thought. I thought Georgia would get to the semis.
I was very surprised.
They're not. I think
that
Miami's better than Georgia or Ole Miss.
I was surprised they didn't win that game the other night. I
Yeah.
thought Georgia was.
They just don't have the defense
It's
that
awful
they had
because if I
a
had
few
to
years
pick
ago.
one that I thought was a lock out of all of it, I might have took Georgia
Yeah.
and I would have lost.
But they've been winning with mirrors all year. How many games, Brett, did they have? The 4th quarter was when the game was decided.
Yeah.
I mean, they had a lot of close.
Well, they had a lot of high-scoring games, too.
close, high-scoring games, which was what you said. Their defense is not what it maybe has been, in the last couple of years. Apparently, not quite.
Yeah,
as
when
good.
they won their 2 titles, they had really good defense.
Oh yeah, oh my God, Jalen Carter and some of those people. Yeah.
I'm just thinking about the money that's involved now and the way things are going. There is no amateur.
No.
There's no amateur any. You have to go down to middle school, right? Or can middle schoolers even get?
Ah.
They can, can't they? I mean,
Yeah.
high school has professional players.
They do.
I guess middle school, yeah, you could pay a kid to stay in that
Yeah.
school district.
Is middle school the last bastion of amateurism in America?
He just told you no.
Oh, okay. I didn't figure if it was. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think any
We have to go all the
middle
way
school
back to
kids
Little
around
League?
here are being paid, but
No, yeah. Well,
I don't even know if any
but-
high school ones are.
But they might be in Florida, Texas, California. You know, the big football.
I mean, I
states.
can't say that high school players are definitely being paid, but let's face it, rosters are in flux. Wouldn't y'all agree with that? I mean, we hear all kind of rumors about roster changes, and he's going here.
Oh yeah, there's
and that
there's
guy's
basically
going there.
a transfer portal
Yeah.
in high school.
There
too.
is a transfer portal in high school.
The weird thing about that is different counties can control it, and different school systems
I know.
can control it
Yeah.
however they want.
Yeah, and it's erratic. I mean, it's not the same. I mean, I've been thinking about going back and look at Lincoln County's transfer policy. Just I'm just curious. I don't know.
Good morning from Monty this morning. Monty Moss Teller says good morning. Lenny says it was his replacement, Bob Cheney, that hung 70. Oh, okay. So he had already gone. This is back to
He'd already
James
left.
Madison. Yeah.
Okay.
It was his replacement, Bob Cheney, that hung 70 on Carolina. And he has moved to UCLA after the season. Billy Napier is now in his at JMU. Is that right? Is that where he's at? Is
Yeah.
now in his I guess in his spot or something there at
So
JMU.
Napier, after failing at the real big time, is
Yeah,
landed back
yeah.
at James Madison.
Yeah,
Which that's a good football school for a group of 5.
Right. Yeah. Lenny's still lighting up the text boards here. I think he spell check changed something and it changed it on him again.
I got to ask Lanny, how in the world, Lanny, Clemson lost their bowl game, right? Who they lose to?
Penn State.
I didn't, yeah. So it didn't salvage anything, right?
You know what? I was just sitting here thinking about it, and that's good that you brought up Penn State. Which team do you think that's in that finished in the top 25? Let's say will make the big step next year. Who will get in the playoffs next year?
Oh yeah.
That you know, who could you see? I mean, I guess we really don't even know.
You have no idea
because of the portal.
You don't.
You know, recruiting nobody even looks at the recruiting classes anymore.
I remember when that used to be the big thing.
Yeah. I mean,
the rankings of the recruiting classes.
I just remember seeing a couple of days ago, Mike and Brett, that Duke has already landed 3 5-star athletes for this incoming class. Well, you know what? If they don't have any maturity on the team, they're not going to win it.
We say it every year.
Yeah. I mean,
they get the best incoming freshmen, but then they can't win.
In today's college basketball, you can get the best boys to
men.
But you better have a few men.
Yeah, it's like if Boozer was going to be there with them, then you'd have a great team. But when these freshmen leave and those come in, you're back to square one.
Yeah, Boozer was coming back next year because he is a man.
Or like this year, they got some really good freshmen. If they had Cooper Flagg and Knipple to go with them.
Mike sent me one the other night, and no offense here, Mike, but whenever I looked at it and you told me they got the top point guard in the country, and I sent it to Brad too.
Right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I mean, what does that mean? He's going to be there 1 year?
1 year.
Finish 16th?
Yeah, that's right.
I mean,
1 year.
That's just the way it is with the youth in college basketball. You're going to rarely
I do
have
think
a
that's
team.
a big commitment, though, because these last couple of years they hadn't had a great point guard.
Yeah.
But don't you
And
think
that's something they've been missing.
is that based on the way they play? They're 5-out offense. You know, they don't really have a true point guard. Everybody handles it, kind of thing.
Yeah, but
that has
when they've won titles, they've had a true point guard.
that's true. I have to agree with that.
Yeah. Well, about anybody. You know, most teams you could say that about, that if you don't have a good one, you're not going very far.
Right.
I just looking at these teams and how they finished in the rankings. Indiana, Ohio State, Georgia, Texas Tech, Oregon. Ole Miss finished 6th, so that's really not that big a shock then that they're in the Final Four, you know?
Yeah.
And then you got Texas A&M, Oklahoma, Alabama, Miami. Now, Miami is the biggest overachiever to be 10th and be in the Final Four now. But they're playing their best football right now. I mean,
doubt.
you know,
They're very physical.
and they've got it all. They even got Michael Irvin on the sideline. Brett loves that part.
And don't forget Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis. At least Ray isn't running around crazy like Michael, though.
Yeah, he looks like he's crazy. I mean, just on the sideline.
Let's see. Then you got Notre Dame 11. I could see them being higher than that next year. Texas, I could definitely see them being higher than that.
Well, is that
next year
dependent on what
wins
Manning
and losses?
does? Is that? I mean, what's Manning going to do? Do we know for sure?
He's staying there.
He's announced he was coming
Yeah.
back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they should.
And I
they
think
should
he had
be
his
back.
best game in the bowl game, didn't he?
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
played pretty
really
good.
well in the bowl game.
But Texas, they probably got another good quarterback that
Yeah, they shouldn't
they
have to worry about
wouldn't drop off much if he did leave.
Yeah, with him coming back, I think Texas certainly should be.
Texas they had one of the toughest schedules. Them and Oklahoma both had really tough.
How about the poor
schedules this year.
Sooners? They have the toughest schedule in the country. Or, well, one of the 2 or 3 toughest schedules.
it. Is that what you're blaming it on now, Mike? Is the strength?
Texas.
At least we're in the conversation
that's
again.
right.
That's all I'm happy for that.
Texas went 9-3.
Yeah.
Well, they played Ohio State the very first game of the year at Ohio State
and lost in a low-scoring
Lost by
close
7.
game, right?
14-7.
If they just didn't play Ohio State, they'd probably been in the
They'd
playoff.
be in it.
Yeah, you're right.
If they just didn't play Ohio
No, they
State.
lost to Florida. That was a bad loss. And then they lost to Georgia.
So what you're saying is Texas should have flipped over somebody without ever playing a game.
Yeah.
Because we already seen that happen, right?
Yep.
And like Lanny and I were talking this morning, and this is my view on this. Lanny says he said something like, "Well, Miami proved they deserve to get in," but I still say no, they didn't. They're playing their best football now, but they didn't really earn that by finishing in what place in a weak ACC. Yeah, they're there and they got a chance to win it, and more power to them.
I think they've proved that they're one of the 12 best.
They
teams.
They have. But with the system,
you can't prove it. You can't prove
right,
that you belong.
with the system, you shouldn't have
If
been
it's
in.
all on resume,
Right.
then those 12 games is all you can. That's all you can do to.
Can you
to
imagine?
prove anything.
Can you imagine your beloved team? Let's say your Dodgers, Brett, are in first place in baseball. They don't play another game the rest of the year, and all of a sudden, the committee says, well, "Let's put the Giants ahead of them." Now, Mike would be happy, but you're going to get left out because you nor the Giants either one played a game. Don't look at just as Notre Dame and Miami. Just look at the way it would be. The high school football followers that love their teams. If your team got left out just because let's put this one in instead of that one. They hadn't played neither one, but all of a sudden.
Well, we know what the real
It's a bad
problem is.
system.
These mega
Bad system.
conferences with 17, 18 schools in it.
Yeah.
When they don't play each other. And they don't have divisions anymore either, right?
We got to take a timeout. We got to take our first timeout. I got 3 texts coming in that I definitely want to read here when we come back. You got lyrics ready, Brett?
Yeah.
You want to go first
I'm
this
ready.
morning? Okay.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I thought you had something to say.
The one thing I was going to say on this is, what percentage would you give Penn State to get in the playoffs next year? Just think about that. You don't have to answer it right now. Give us some lyrics.
I can't stop the way I feel.
We'll be back in a moment.
Stop the win.
Seuss Auto Repair and Performance at 1122 South Aspen Street in Lincolnton now have 4 North Carolina licensed state inspectors on site. Need automotive work? They are the best. Oil changes, brakes, car detailing, and suspension work. You'll be in and out before you know it. Stop in and see the guys at Seuss Auto Repair and Performance at 1122 South Aspen Street in Lincolnton. Hours of business, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call 704-240-3061. Seuss Auto Repair and Performance.
First Federal Savings Bank has been serving Lincoln County since 1940. And as it has been from the beginning, customer service is a priority to First Federal Savings Bank. They want to get to know you by name. First Federal Savings Bank has the convenience, the products, and the services that the larger banks have, but with hometown people that you see throughout your community. Stop in and visit one of their 4 convenient locations and see what First Federal Savings Bank has to offer you. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Dr. John Clonger III and Dr. Aaron Hebner's mission is to earn their patients' respect and trust through the commitment and positivity, and offer the dental solutions in a professional environment to improve oral and overall health. The practice will be accepting new patients. Just call 704-735-0765 to schedule an immediate appointment. We can provide services like extractions, crowns, bridges, fillings, night guards, cleanings, and deep cleanings, sleep apnea appliances, partials, and dentures. We can also advise to determine a treatment plan for dental implants. Dr. John Clonger III and Dr. Aaron Hebner, 904 Daunchy Drive, Lincolnton. Call 704-735-0765 to schedule your appointment and experience the dental profession in a warm and no-pressure environment. I'm telling you, the apple didn't fall far.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Call Mooney Insurance in Maiden or East Lincoln Insurance in Denver or visit mooneyinsurance.com.
At some time or another, you've probably dreamed of moving into your new dream home. Key Builders in Lincoln is here to help make your dreams come true. They look forward to giving you your new key to your brand new home. Many floor plans to choose from. There's one right there for you. Be sure to visit the website at mykeybuilders.com or visit their office at 1459 North Aspen Street in Lincoln. Key Builders, a proud sponsor of local high school sports on the radio. Like them on Facebook, too. Rhodes and Bill Oil Company in Lincoln has been serving the Piedmont of North and South Carolina since 1919. Sure, they deliver to your home with home heating oils. They'll help keep you warm, but they do a whole lot more. They feature bulk fuel delivery, on-site and commercial fueling, backup generator fueling, and farm and agricultural fueling. For home or business or farms, call on Rhodes and Bill Oil Company in Lincoln, 704-735-2508. Online at rhodesandbill.com, located at 1404 East Main Street in Lincoln. Like them on Facebook, too.
Buying a Bobcat is now easier than ever at West End Sales in Vail. Now get 0% APR financing. That means low monthly payments. Or you can get $1,200 instant rebates on selected models. Now is the time to buy. Like we said, it's easier than ever. Again, get 0% APR financing or get $1,200 instant rebate on selected Bobcat models at West End Sales at the Highway 1827 West intersection in Vail. Online at westendsales.com and like them on Facebook too.
Welcome back. Sports Talk. David, Mike, Brett. Brett's going to give us the lyrics again because I don't think he did put a question mark. Ned is the only one that guessed them, and Ned is way too late. It was 89, did you say?
Yeah.
1989. Ned's Justin Timberlake came along a little later.
Well, Brett, was it more pop than rock, would you say?
Yeah.
Give him again.
I can't stop the way I feel. Things you do don't seem real.
Well, the biggest star in that time for me was probably, that was when Prince was rising to the
This
fore.
is I'm pretty sure this is a one-hit wonder.
One-hit wonder. Oh.
Give another line or two.
One-hit
Tell me
wonder.
what you've got in mind, 'cause we're running out of time. Won't you ever set me free? The waiting round's killing me.
I'm out.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm a 89 one-hit wonder. You
That's
think?
tough.
You think? Yeah.
If they had another hit, I've never heard it.
Monty says, but if big-time freshmen stay a second year, whoop, I don't even need to read anymore. Big-time freshmen aren't staying a second year. Do I need to go on?
Exactly.
The next big-time freshman won't come the following year. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's just,
What was that case
it's a
we had?
horrible mess right now.
Yeah.
Both sports, football and
is.
basketball. I mean, it's not going to stop us from watching it, but it is
We had
awful.
something that drove Calipari nuts the other day, and there were some other coaches.
Other than John Chaney?
Yeah, I will kill you. What was it? They allowed a guy who had been in the G League to sign with the college
Hey,
program?
yeah, I heard Saban comment on that. He said, now we've got a guy that has played in the NBA that's back at college. Which college did he go to? I heard that the other day.
sure.
Do you remember, Brett?
I did read it, but I don't
Yeah. Back in college.
remember where it is he's going.
Yeah.
I guess what does it matter anymore? I mean, you're no amateur status.
There's no, amateurism has dissolved, so
Yeah.
so you know.
All right, here comes Butch's comment for this morning.
All right.
Let's get you guys' thoughts on officiating in the playoffs. Now, are we talking about the college? I guess I see it on down here, CFB, college football playoffs. I firmly believe that either the CFB or the NCAA, somebody has told officials to back off the flags.
You're not seeing many.
Discussion, please.
Well, Indiana only got one flag in the Rose Bowl, correct?
Each team had one penalty. Alabama and
Yeah.
Indiana.
Um,
I'm okay with it, and then here's the rest of it, to a point. I mean, flagrant stuff has to be called.
Yeah.
I did see somebody get ejected in a game. Which game did somebody get ejected
yeah,
for
I saw
targeting?
that too.
Which was that the Miami game?
I think it was.
I can't remember now, but somebody did get ejected in one of the.
I don't know.
In one of the games.
Miami had 0 penalties,
That wasn't them then.
and Ohio State had 2 for 15 yards.
2 for 15 yards.
Well, that could be a directive, and yeah, I mean, we're not seeing them.
Yeah, it makes you wonder. If that's the case, okay, can you get them, Brett? Can you see how many penalties were in the Big Four contest there?
Yeah, so that one had 2.
Yeah.
Alabama, Indiana had 2, 1 on each team. Oregon and Texas Tech had 9.
They didn't get the memo.
3 on
Yeah.
Oregon, 6 on Texas Tech.
It might have been a Texas Tech player that was.
Do you think maybe it was
Checking.
said in a meeting? Let's only call the obvious.
And then Ole Miss, Georgia had
Does that make you look bad?
8.
8.
Yeah, 4 on each team.
Is it not also possible that the teams that didn't get flagged just played very clean games?
What were the penalties in those first 2? Nobody plays that clean, Mike.
2.
Yeah, that's pretty clean.
2 total penalties.
2 total.
That's clean.
2 total. Georgia. Butch says Georgia. What am I missing?
Had
here?
1 ejected.
Oh, Georgia had the
I knew
player
somebody
ejected.
had one
Yeah, thank you,
ejected.
Butch.
Yeah.
Georgia is the team with 1 ejected. And, you know, I mean, I don't like seeing anybody get ejected. And I don't think he intentionally did what he did.
No,
But he did wind up in the position that looked like targeting.
it did.
You know, I mean, and then the officials were just in a tight spot. I mean, they pretty much got to do it.
Saw a play at the end of last night's Duke Mayo Bowl. So Wake Forest against who was it?
You already got me because I did not see last night's Duke.
I just saw a little bit of it.
Duke's
I can't remember who they played, but
Mississippi State.
Mississippi State. And near the end of the game, Mississippi State player, unprovoked, punched at it, one Wake player, pushed another, and then touched the official, and all he got was an unsportsmanlike. I thought that was a little, you know.
Yeah, well, if they got told, let's back off a little bit.
Yeah.
that could be part of backing off.
Yeah, I
little bit.
just wondered now, that guy could have probably been ejected for
Yeah.
his flagrant unsportsmanlike.
Yeah. Well, I think all officials are human. Okay. So
Yeah.
it's not going to be the same.
Nope.
It's not going to be the same. They're all human. What one might see as a penalty, and the next one right beside him might say, you know, no, that's not enough to throw a flag. You know, I mean, it's just. But how much time do college officials now? Pro officials, NFL officials, they make mistakes. Don't get me wrong, but are they full time now yet, or are they still doctors, lawyers, things like that?
During the week.
According to Puka, did y'all hear what he had to say a couple weeks ago about NFL officials?
What did he say?
He said they're the worst. He said they're doctors and lawyers, and they just do stuff to get put on TV.
Well, you know, we
That's
had
a pretty bold statement by a player that's going to have those officials around him.
Well, guys, you don't remember it. It was a guy named Rex Stewart,
Yeah, Lincoln,
Lincoln,
NFL official.
NFL official on the weekends, and insurance
Yeah,
executive.
I still don't think that NFL officials are full time.
I don't either.
Or Major League Baseball umpires, are they full
They'd
time?
have to be, wouldn't they?
Well, I don't know. It's only 6 months.
That's right.
I mean,
half a year.
Yeah, but it's not like you can have another job during the week.
Well, you might have your own business. I don't
Yeah.
know. I guess that would still be considered full time, but I just wonder how much.
Because this 6 months is about every day.
How much training would you need during the off season? And I'm sure there is some for every sport. You know.
Yeah.
Which sport you think's the hardest to officiate? I know which one I think is.
NBA.
Just any kind of basketball.
Yeah, because of the speed of the game.
Yeah. Any kind of basketball.
Yeah, I'm with you.
It's hardest. Especially blocking and charging fouls. and distinguishing.
Yeah.
There's no way I'd want to go out there and try to do that for 48 minutes or whatever. I think basketball is the hardest. I think football's next. And baseball, now, I mean, here's what I don't like anymore, though. If you watch a college basketball game in its entirety or an NBA basketball game in its entirety, the last 5 minutes of the game take about as long as the rest of the game.
Yeah.
You can't get through it now for reviewing this and reviewing that.
Right.
It's taken over. There's just way too much. NBA's worse than college, right, Brett? Would you say it's even worse? Worse than college for reviewing every single thing. You can't get a game over with, and there's no way you can get any kind of momentum because they're stopping it to.
What do you think the most reviewed play is? Out of bounds? Who touched it last? This seems to be the
in
one.
basketball.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe not, but
especially down the stretch. I mean, at least they don't review up so much during the meat of the game, you know. But boy, when it gets to the end, I mean, I don't know if that's it or not, Mike. I mean, I know what slows down the game in the college is checking to see if that's a common foul or is that a flagrant foul?
Yeah.
Is that a flagrant? How many levels are there?
oh, that's
about 12?
true. There's about how many? Yeah, you're right. Those
12
levels.
of fouls in college
Flagrant
basketball.
one, flagrant
I
two.
mean, I mean,
And then there's all these hook and hold and weird little things like that.
To me, it's all common foul unless you can tell the guy intentionally did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just 2 levels there's good enough. Just a common foul, and then if you can tell by the film or the video that he intentionally did it, then you know it's
Just make it flagrant and not
why
levels of flagrance.
levels. Yeah. Obviously, if you rear back and just hit somebody in the face, that's not a foul. That's ejection.
That's ejection,
I mean, the way it should be. I
That's
don't know. Let's see. Butch says, "I'll present my case at breakfast." you
got it for him now.
You compare all the games this year. It is evident. I love the fat kids, but no holding penalties. I get it. Come on, man. I like it. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Replays were even reduced, but not on purpose, right? I mean, we didn't hear that reviews should be reduced. They just happen to not be. They're just not reviewing as many plays. Honestly, I mean, you know, would you rather have too few penalties or too many penalties if you're watching a game?
Too few.
No doubt. For me. No doubt for me.
I can't say I saw a high school game all year that had too few penalties. That I was upset that they weren't throwing enough flags.
And those guys are full-time officials, right?
And Ned says, I don't know whether you've got this one, David. NFL officials typically make about $200,000, $205,000 a year.
Yeah.
For 6 months' work.
Yeah. Well.
Decent living, I would say.
You think? For 16 games? Or 18 now, right? 18
weeks,
so
yeah.
18 weeks of football. And then
you think they get a week off in there?
I bet you they get more money. They might, yeah, because you got buys. Somebody's got to take time off. You can't, you know, they're
Right, yeah.
With buys in the schedule, they have to be off. But,
and what about their travel? Is that covered by the NFL? You think?
That's a great
Or do they have
question.
to pay that their flight and hotel?
Yeah.
Well, that would really cut into their income, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know that. I'm guessing that's covered by the NFL, but I do know at one time in the ACC, the officials got a set amount to do a game, and it was a big number too, just to do a game. But all that did come out of theirs.
How about high school officials? Now, I know it comes out of theirs, right? They get a set fee to go do a game at Mountain Heritage.
Well, sure, but you're
they
driving.
pay their own way,
Yeah,
right?
You're driving and you're eating. If you want to eat, you don't have to eat.
No.
You know, but
Where you're going to eat, whether you
but
go to a game or not.
a lot of these we're talking about, they require overnight.
Right.
You know,
Absolutely.
I mean, you're gonna have to stay overnight.
Well, don't the booking officials in high school try to keep the travel? I mean, they got their regions and certain officials.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You stay in your region.
Stay in your
for the most
region.
part. Yeah. Stay in your lane, dude.
Lane, yeah.
Brett, give me them lyrics. we don't have a winner.
I don't have a
I
clue.
can't stop the way I feel. Things you do don't seem real.
Group or single person?
It's a group.
Group. One hit wonder.
One
That's
hit
what
wonder.
makes it tough.
Tell me what you've got in mind, because we're running out of time. Won't you ever set me free? The waiting round's killing me. She drives me crazy, like no one else. She drives me crazy, and I can't help myself.
Well, I know that now. That is.
Yeah, I gave you the title.
Yeah, I know.
Just tough.
Yeah, but I should know the group.
Drives
Somebody
me
will
crazy.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
I'm just trying to think now of the group though.
Yeah. Definitely not.
Is the first word fine or five?
Yeah, fine.
Young cannibals.
Fine young cannibals. That's right.
Fine young cannibals.
Yeah. Good point.
Got that. I couldn't remember if it was fine or five, but if it's
I do know the song now.
yeah,
Finally.
yeah, I do too. I do too. But I would have never got that with. Now, if it would have played with the music in the first line or two, yeah. But not having the music to know the beat of the song and it being a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, definitely pop, sort of last echoes of British New Wave. Yeah. Late 80s. Yeah.
So one-hit wonder and they fizzled out. Is that what you're saying?
As far as I know.
Richard says the hardest to him. Now he's telling me no, but I'm not going to accept a no because this is all opinion based, right? Come on, Richard. He says the hardest is behind the plate. Well, number one, that's all about to change in the future, at least in the major leagues, because it's going to eventually be. I agree, it's the most consistent.
It's also
Inconsistent. It's the most inconsistent. I agree with that.
If you're watching it on TV, it's the easiest thing to tell
Yeah.
if they got wrong or
That's
not.
why it's going to change.
There's a lot of football and basketball
They
players
never
that
show
you
you.
can't really tell if they got it right
That's
or
true.
wrong.
I hadn't thought about that.
Balls and strikes.
Okay, that's right, because the fan is sitting there.
A lot of
looking
the
at
ones
pitch
they
ball.
miss,
A strike
you can
zone.
tell that they
Yeah,
missed it.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
That is true. But the good thing about the bases now and all that kind of stuff is it's all replay. If you want it replayed, you can replay it.
Another thing I would give him, if you're behind the plate, how many calls are you making?
Yeah, that's tough too.
Because in football, you're probably not making that many calls.
If you call 250 strikes or 250 pitches in a game, you're going to miss some.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna, so I agree with that part, no doubt. I've done baseball and basketball, much fewer human beings that can be proficient behind the plate and also willing to do it. Now that's beginning to become a problem too. Willing to do it than any other officiating position. I do really think that I don't know how they'll start doing this, but I do think Major League Baseball will soon be electronic.
Yeah.
And then that'll trickle down. Now, I don't know if it'll ever trickle down to high school, small college.
Nah, probably not.
Maybe not even college.
No, because the expense of the technology, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, Ned does say the NFL probably has the best, situation for NFL coaches.
The NFL probably has
Covers
the
expenses for its rough officials, travel, first-class flights, hotels, meals, blah, blah, blah. You can get health care, retirement plans, 401ks, he says, the internet.
So it's a full-time. That's a full-time job.
Full-time job.
I got some more things here to read, some comments before we take our next break. Happy birthday, Steve K.
Happy
First of all,
birthday,
he is on
Mr.
here.
K.
The college that signed the G League player was Baylor.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So he went to Baylor. How about that? A G League player already getting paid through the NBA, right? And now he's going back to college. I like it. What's next? What can we do next?
We've broken every other barrier. It's just, what?
Cooper Flag back to Duke next year.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I don't think that the Mavericks will go for that. He's starting to play pretty well.
How about just in the NCAA tournament? He come back and play for Duke for a few weeks. And then
I don't see a
back to
thing
Dallas.
wrong with it.
But I would, in a replay, I want Knipple taking the last shot. Sorry, Cooper, that's one thing you didn't do.
Well,
they'd
they'd get them both. How about both of them?
Yeah, both of them. There you go.
Denny says.
Hornets aren't going anywhere.
Denny
No.
says middle school shootout today. Consolation game, East Lincoln girls versus West, East boys versus Lincoln. Championship game starting at 11:30. North girls versus Lincoln, and East boys versus West boys.
So every school has a team represented in the championships.
This is a preseason thing, right? I mean, the regular season.
Oh, okay. I didn't catch that. I'm glad you did. That they have at least one team.
Yeah, North and Lincoln
Well,
girls,
only one
East
team.
and West boys.
Yeah, only one.
Nobody made it in both.
Yep. Now I'm going to butcher this name, but Lenny says the player was James Najee, who became eligible at Baylor after being drafted by the NBA and played professionally. So, is that Lanny's?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's all right. I couldn't tell if it was in my headset or just something else. Do we know about that? Well, let me move on. Mike Painter says, AI says the NFL does pay for officials, flights, and hotel stays.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty good gig if you can get
Yes,
it.
it is.
And let's see, we got Butch says, I loved it. Don't misunderstand me. I hope, he's talking about the officiating, the less penalties here. I hope it stays. Most high school officials travel in groups such as Five Guys. That's a hamburger chain too.
Five Guys, yeah.
5 guys or so in a van to save money. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
I just wonder, pay's already gone up in high school, but it's hard to get officials now in any sport. Richard says NFL not full-time, NBA Major League Baseball, yes, they are full-time. So, NBA would almost have to be because it goes over 9 months, don't it?
9 months,
It's
yeah.
over 9 months of the season. So.
Starts in October and ends, May?
And baseball
June.
is even getting more stretched out now.
Yeah.
They're giving more days off, which extends the season even longer. You got longer playoffs, more teams in the playoffs. And the NFL is even, what is it now, 7 months or better?
Yep.
In the NFL. So doesn't bother me though. I mean, I could go for all 3 major sports year round.
Sure.
Wouldn't bother me. Did you guys say a while ago a couple of teams I want to know about in college football that we started on?
Penn State.
Penn State was
I looked
one.
up their schedule.
Yeah.
It's not real tough.
I think
Well,
Penn State could
you
be
don't know
better.
that yet
No, it's not real
because of the portal.
I do know.
Okay. Those teams aren't really loading up in the portal.
I wouldn't think so.
So tell me their top 3
Well,
opponents.
here's their non-conference: Marshall, Temple, Buffalo.
Well, you know,
Marshall, Temple, and Buffalo.
to me, that's a problem. If it comes down to strength of schedule to decide getting in, that's terrible.
They don't play Indiana, Ohio State, or Oregon.
Wow.
Their toughest games
Oh,
are.
that's a
I would say their toughest 3 games are at Michigan, Southern Cal, and at Washington.
No.
okay. Before you grow,
But they're going to have a new coach, new
Yeah.
quarterback.
You don't know-
a lot of new
Michigan
people.
will probably be pretty good with the coach they've hired. I love the Kyle Whittingham.
Yeah, it's a good hire.
That is
That's a good hire.
Can't get any
And they
better
got
than that.
the quarterback was
So-
just a freshman. He'll be back.
They're probably going to be pretty good. Okay, Southern Cal, you just don't know about.
No.
I mean, Southern Cal
So
could,
their quarterback's coming back, and he's really good.
yeah. So they could that could be. I would say in those 2 games right there already that Penn State won't be favored to win.
Yeah, probably
Okay,
not.
and who's
Yeah,
that
but
third one?
how do you defend their non-conference?
Their last game of the year is at Washington.
Okay, Mike, tell me Oklahoma's then, since you're so high on this.
Well, we played Michigan this past year.
I'm saying
Non-conference.
they might have played a big time schedule this past year.
well,
You're
okay.
talking about the past. Who does Oklahoma play non-conference next year?
I'll look it up here in the break.
I mean, I'm just wondering. I'd like to know because
I know
Here, I'll tell you-
they go to the big house.
I'll tell you
I
who
know
Penn
that.
State
but
played
that's
this year.
conference.
No, it's not.
Okay, that's
Oklahoma.
right. That's right. You're right.
This year, Penn
so they
State.
are going to the,
They are going
returning
to,
the
they're just
favor.
returning the favor, going to the big house.
Okay.
next
This year,
season.
Penn State beat Nevada, Florida International, and Villanova.
I mean, that's just
That's not good.
good.
You need
guys.
one in there.
You need one.
Well,
One power.
you
At least
don't.
one power.
You really
forward.
don't.
I mean, I wish everybody did.
I do too, but why? I mean, why would you?
Yeah.
But that's been Penn State's history. They really play a cream puff non-conference schedule. Typically, that's been their motto.
Yeah, well, I think Ohio State and Michigan are the only ones in that conference that ever really play anybody
That's
good.
right.
outside
Everybody
of
else
the
just
conference.
plays. Yeah, you're right.
And now Oregon's in it. They might play a good non-conference game.
And for a long time, the
I can't
SEC did that, but we're seeing the SEC teams play other teams in the Power Four non-conference, which I love those early games.
Yeah.
That are meaningful.
Oregon played Montana State, Oklahoma State, and Oregon State were their 3 non-conference games.
Well,
That's not any better.
no, because Oklahoma State's about as down as you can be.
Yeah.
And still be a Power Four.
Montana
program.
State's probably the best out of those 3.
Yeah, that's right.
We're going to take our second time out. Mike, get your lyrics ready. I'll let you go next because I want to read something here. I won't even say the name because he might not want the name mentioned on this one. But it says that the state did give a raise for high school officials. Anybody want to guess what it was per outing? What the raise was per outing?
$25.
Brett?
I wouldn't. I don't know what they made before.
$4.
Oh my God, $4.
Now, Brett, that wouldn't even get you in Starbucks. It wouldn't get you out of Starbucks.
This
Is that for every game across the board, JV and varsity?
I don't know.
Because if you think about that in the number of games, that's a lot of money that the state's.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, if you
It
think
is.
$4
It is.
for every
I know.
official for every game, like that's probably the best they could do.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
And if they did
$4,
$4 again next year, then they'd be getting somewhere. But
Yeah, well,
you can only do so much.
Right.
You only
Yeah.
got so much money to spend.
That's right.
Yeah, I guess so. But I would have just waited till I could get it at least 10.
Yeah, or at least done 5.
So what is it for football now? 110, 100?
I don't know.
I don't know what it is
I don't know.
exactly.
I don't know. Butch has written them checks before. He might know what
Yeah.
the answer to that
I guess
is.
ADs know for sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they would.
Ask David Avery.
But you know,
And how many high school games do you think there are each year of all kinds that have officials?
yeah, a lot.
And is there a level
Some
like
games
football
have
is?
football has what 5 officials regular
Yeah.
season. Basketball has 3.
Yeah.
Three.
And whatever a football, now don't get me wrong, the biggest gates are at football games. But there are some schools you can go to, quite a few schools you can go to, and they might sit there and wonder, are we going to make enough money tonight to pay for just the officials?
That's
you know?
right.
Yeah.
I mean, all the programs, we sit in a pretty good spot here where we are, and most of the stadiums are pretty packed every week.
Yeah, our
you know?
attendance is generally pretty good around
But
here.
there are a lot of places that it's
Yeah.
not like we're used to seeing.
We just want to know if we can pay the help.
Rich, let's see. Don Revels says, have met numerous NFL officials on Sunday night flights. Don, of course, is a flight attendant. Have met numerous officials on Sunday night flights out of NFL cities flying home. If you ever been to a Panthers game, you'll see a police escort of black Suburbans with flashing lights on the way to the airport. Wow, I didn't know they get that kind of. That's pretty good treatment right there.
Yes, it is.
Minutes. Let's see, within minutes of the game finishing, was told the contract for NFL officials. That's in the contract. So to get that basic ride to the airport and get on out of there. So no spending the night. They might spend the night prior. I don't know, but no spending the night on that. After the game, for sure. I met, I don't know if you guys would even know this name. I met Jerry Markbright one time. You ever heard that name, Jerry Markbright?
I have not.
He was
Yeah,
the
I
head of
remember him.
officials. He was an NFL official for a long time and was a head official over the officials. When I met him, he was already over the officials. It was at a Panther game in the press box and chatted with him a little bit. Very interesting guy. Richard says it was that the raise that they got was 5%.
Okay.
Which ends up being about $4, but doesn't start until next year. So next year, so not this school year, I guess is what he's saying, but
Calendar year
Yeah.
or
well,
fiscal year?
next year is still 360 days away.
Yeah.
So,
I would guess that means in August.
yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah,
Next
August.
school year.
The next
School year.
Yep, the
School
next school
year.
year would make sense on that. What you got, Mike?
All right, I'm going back to the '60s, baby.
I didn't know you ever left them.
I never did actually.
There you go.
Well, I stand up next to a mountain, chop it down with the edge of my hand.
It's time to treat yourself with a new 2025 Slingshot from Full Throttle Power Sports in Lowell. Now get $3,000 customer cash on select models and up to $200 off parts and accessories. But that's not all. Take up to $4,000 off select Polaris off-road vehicles. Or get 0% financing for 60 months. But that's not all. 0% financing for 60 months or up to $3,000 customer cash on Yamaha Wolverine models. See Full Throttle Power Sports, 100 Indian Walk in Lowell, online at ncfullthrottle.com.
Stop by Lowe's Home Improvement in Lincolnton for great deals on the items you need. Is it time to freshen up your lawn? Select potting soil from Miracle Grow and Stay Green. Buy 3 bags, get 3 bags free. Need to feed your lawn? Get a free bag of Scott's Green Max with a purchase of Bag Scott's Turf Builder Triple Action. Freshen up your exterior with select exterior paint and stain. Buy 2, get 1 free. All offers good while supplies last. Lowe's Home Improvement in Lincolnton, your go-to stop for all things around the house.
At United Bank, banking means more than financial solutions. It means rallying around the causes that are important to our customers, employees, and communities. While we have grown in size and presence, we have never forgotten our roots. By giving back to our local communities and funding business development, we help fuel economic growth. Our success is your success, because to us, this is home. United Bank. Bankwithunited.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Creighton Kell with Kell Insurance. We have been helping people for over 25 years with all their Medicare needs. We represent the same national and local companies as the insurance agencies you see on TV. And you know what? We can sit down with you one-on-one and help you find the right plan just for you.
Kell Insurance is located beside the Cultural Center and behind Gillum Realty in downtown Lincolnton. 107 North Cedar Street. Call 704-732-4646 and follow them on Facebook. Kell Insurance. At Scooter's Coffee, we like to think of ourselves as day makers. A stop at Scooter's can mean a fresh start to the morning, a midday break, or a reward at the end of a busy day. Scooting around for a caramelicious, a baked from scratch pastry, maybe even a real fruit smoothie. We'll be here to celebrate with you every time you order a favorite treat. Right down to the smiley stickers we put on the drink lids. Scooter's Coffee, 2230 East Main Street in Lincolnton. Scooter's Coffee, serving smiles every day. How would you like to be your own contractor? Stop in at Blessed Buildings and Tiny Homes in Cherryville and see Robert or Hunter. 5 years in business and the only engineer stamp AutoCAD design shed to home conversions. They know the North Carolina Residential Code and will build your county permit package. On-site, built 2-bedroom, 2-bath with a true sleeping loft, multiple designs, cottages, cabins, studio apartments, Blessed Buildings and Tiny Homes at 2268 Lincolnton Highway, Cherryville. Open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Call 704-727-8774. Open Sundays by schedule appointments only. Follow them on Facebook.
Welcome back. Sports Talk. David, Mike, Brett. Glad to have you with us. Reading comments. Brett's got lyrics.
No, Mike.
No, I
Mike's
have
got
the
lyrics.
lyrics,
Brett's
yeah.
lyrics have already been. His Fine Young Cannibals is out of
Toughie.
the bag.
That's a toughie.
Yeah.
going to be a tough year.
In guessing artists.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What you got, Mike?
Well, you want me to give him again?
Yes.
Oh, well, I stand up next to a mountain, I chop it down with the edge of my hand. And it repeats it.
Is that what it says?
And then
repeat.
I pick up all the pieces and make an island. I'd even raise a little sand.
Sounds like maybe Jimi Hendrix, Voodoo Child.
That is correct.
Thanks to Rodney Willis.
Ah, Rodney got it.
I cheated.
Good for Rodney.
I cheated. Brett knew it.
Yeah, Brett knew it immediately.
Yep, he did. But I thought I would just impress Mike. But that's Rodney's answer. Rodney getting it this morning. The Voodoo Child.
That's my favorite Hendrix song.
Ned says, "Don't know, but should have hint. Served in the Army 101, 101st Airborne." Is that what it said?
I don't know.
Where is that going? Help me.
I don't know where that's going.
Okay.
Did Jimi Hendrix serve in the Army? I don't know what he's.
I think he did, actually.
In the 101st Airborne.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Before, I mean, I think you would have thought that. I mean, acid rock god, but I think he did.
Yeah.
Yep, he did.
Okay. I got something I want to share with you guys that I saw the other day. AI, artificial intelligence, is getting stronger and stronger and stronger.
Oh
and
yeah.
stronger.
Ready about on the breakthrough with super AI.
It gave here a list of who would be. AI generated this, right? And I don't know how that works, okay? But it gave a list of 10 NFL players that will be the best players 5 years from now. You guys want to guess? Any names? 10 NFL players that will be the 10 best players in the NFL in 5 years.
They're currently in the NFL. Okay.
I didn't say that.
Well, you said 10 NFL players.
Yeah, you did.
Well, okay. I didn't mean current. 10 players that will be. I'll give you this much. It's a mix.
Okay.
Some are in there, some are not.
Well, Jeremiah Smith's got to be one of them.
Jeremiah Smith
absolutely.
is ranked 4th in that list. Jeremiah Smith is ranked 4th in that
I tell you
list.
what, after watching this kid, I'm going to go ahead and say Trinidad Chamblis, Ole Miss QB.
Nowhere to be found.
No? Well. How much?
Drake May.
You're basing yours on one game, Mike. Think about that.
No, they're 12-1.
Yeah, I know,
Or 13-1. I mean, it ain't one game.
But how many games did he play great? I mean, I don't know. I can only give you what AI come up
That's
with.
the first time I watched him.
I
get it.
I'll only give you what AI came
Drake
up with.
May's one of them.
Drake May
Yeah, I forgot,
is
yeah.
number 9.
Yeah, Drake, man.
Number 9. You're going to really be surprised at number 1 when we get to that.
You said 5 years from now. Or
5 years from now,
5
these will be
years
the
from
best
now.
players according to AI in the league.
I'll say
Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams did not make the list. Current Bears quarterback.
the
right?
defensive lineman for Philadelphia, Jalen. Can't think of his last name. Carter.
For Philadelphia.
He might be on the decline by 5
By
years from
then,
now.
because he's already played, 3 years?
I'm trying to think of either
Don't have
first
him.
or second year players.
I will
know.
tell you this: there is one defensive player, it looks like, in that list, and he's a current NFL player.
Just one.
I think, yeah, I think it don't tell their positions or anything, but I think it's just one that's on that list.
Well, the best one right now is Myles Garrett. Will he still be 5 years from now?
And it's not him.
I don't think so. Not 5 years. Probably not a running back. They have a short shelf
It'd have to be a
life.
college running back.
Yeah.
If there was
Yeah,
a running back,
right.
it might even be a high school running back.
That's true. Yeah, that very well could be true. I don't see most of them are quarterbacks. You know, I mean that would make more sense, right? Most of them
Yeah.
are quarterbacks. Might be two defensive players. I'm not exactly sure on one name here, so it might be two defensive players. You guys have to help me. I'll just go ahead and tell you the name that I'm unsure about. He plays for the Giants. I should know. Abdul Carter.
Oh, yeah,
the
rookie
linebacker.
defensive.
Edge rusher.
Yeah, pass rusher from Penn State.
Okay.
That's right.
All right. Well, the other one's from Penn State, too.
Tyler Warren?
The other defensive player is from Penn State.
Oh, Michael Parsons.
There you go. Michael Parsons.
I don't see it.
That'd be tough, won't it, in 5 years?
If he's going to be one, Myles Garrett's going to be one. And Myles Garrett's already better than him. So,
yeah.
Yep. Wouldn't it be, I don't know. The Browns just need to get good for Myles Garrett just so he gets more publicity. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he plays on a bad team, so he don't get the accolades. I got quarterback, and quarterback. That's what you got left. Does that help any? Some of them are in the NFL. Some of them are still playing their college ball. But they do plan to be, according to AI, the
Dante Moore, Oregon.
No. Boy, y'all must just be way overanalyzing.
Evidently.
Except for the number one player. The number one player is a current NFL player, and you are going to be shocked that they think he's going to be the best in 5 years.
And he's a quarterback?
He's a quarterback. Yeah. Number two should be easy because this guy's exciting to watch, great quarterback.
Josh Allen?
Josh Allen.
Oh, yeah.
Number two.
Josh Allen. Forgot about
Number two. So you got number 2, Allen. You got number 3, Parsons. You got 4, Jeremiah Smith. You still don't have number 5, who's already proved his worth. Mahomes. He's number 5.
I just don't see it 5 years from now.
5 years.
I didn't think he was great. He's not a top 10 player this year. How's he going to be 5 years from now?
He wasn't.
Then one of your quarterbacks that ranks at number 7 is he's got to overcome the injury bug before he can be.
Jaden Daniels? Oh.
He's not on there, but I could see him being on there, but he's not. This one has a history of injuries.
Lamar Jackson.
Quarterback, the best college football team of all time.
Burrow?
Oh,
Burrow.
Burrow. Yeah.
Joe Burrow.
Yeah, I can see that. If he hasn't been able to stay in the lineup.
Yeah. And I'm a little surprised, you guys. Now you got to think about
Jamar Chase?
No. They're all quarterbacks.
No.
The only thing left is quarterbacks. You got 3 to go. 3 to go.
They don't put much stock into long-term receiver success, do they?
No, they don't. No. And you know what? I'm surprised there's not some on here. I mean, as being the best. I mean, you know, right now, if you have to look at the best players in the NFL, wouldn't you say Chase is one of those guys? And you know, I mean,
Puka Nacua?
Yes. Yeah, Puka's got to be on there. But
okay. Let's see.
think future now. Two
Brock Purdy.
2 of these quarterbacks are future. 2 of these quarterbacks are future. Brock Purdy's in the NFL.
Okay.
2 of these quarterbacks are future.
Yeah, I knew Purdy.
And I cannot believe you guys aren't. I mean, they just played this week. Well,
I didn't see a great one.
Yeah. They think different.
I mean,
They think different. They think Arch Manning is number 6.
Fernando.
That's stupid.
Okay,
That's
the Indiana
stupid.
QB.
Yep. Yes.
No.
Mendoza.
That list
is number 10.
That list is ridiculous.
Number 10. And number 1, you ain't got ridiculous yet. Number 1.
Julian Sayin? No way.
Is he a current NFL player?
No.
Yeah. You got to go current NFL player here. Current NFL player. Number 1 by AI. CJ Stroud. I told you was going to be shocked when you saw number 1.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a terrible list.
Artificial intelligence. Is it working?
So C.J. Stroud's going to be better than Drake May in 5 years. 5 years from
That's
now.
what they say.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
He's not better than him now.
Fernando Mendoza is what Don Revel said, so he nailed one of them. That
Those
was number
guys.
10. And, you know, this is an interesting part, too. Richard said Trevor Lawrence. Now, Trevor Lawrence has had his best season this year, no doubt, but I'm not sure he can still maintain it. for 5 more years.
I forgot about Trevor. Yeah.
Yeah, he has really had a really good
I would take him over C.J. Stroud.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
that's
to still be
ridiculous.
there. I know, but that's artificial intelligence. I don't know how
That's
intelligent.
very artificial.
Not very intelligent, maybe. You know. But
The thing with Lawrence, you're right, inconsistency. I mean, this year, he's got incredible physical gifts.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know any quarterback in football with more, physical talent than Lawrence.
The guys around him have stepped it up too.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's true.
He's really played well, but it's not all him. The guys around him have really stepped it up too.
Yeah.
Let's see. Here's the interesting part. Do you want to know what uniforms these guys have on that aren't in the NFL yet? Now, let's see how good artificial intelligence is, because we can find out if this really happens or not. It has got, all the ones that are current. So the ones that aren't in the NFL yet are Arch Manning, and he is dressed in a, want to guess the team? And the other one is Mendoza. And it's got the team that he'll
I'd
be
say
playing
he's
with.
in the Raiders.
Raiders.
Maybe it's working. It's got him as a Raider.
Well, they got the number 1 pick, and he's the top quarterback coming out. So, or he is right now, I guess.
Yep. And this one, I guess they look for this team to.
Jeremiah Smith could be anywhere because he's still got another year of college to play.
That's right.
I guess they look for this other team to struggle one more
I'll say
year.
Jeremiah
anyway.
Smith's in the Dolphins.
Jeremiah Smith is in a Jets.
Even worse.
Yeah, in a Jets uni.
Banished.
And now you got Arch Manning. Which one's he wearing? That's the only one left that's not in the NFL yet. Arch Manning going to South Florida.
Oh, he's the Dolphin.
Yep.
Dolphins or Bucks?
South Florida Dolphins. I know the school South Florida's in Tampa, but that's not
That's
South
still
Florida.
pretty far south.
That's mid.
Hey guys, when
Mid at best.
does Black Monday occur in the NFL in the coaching ranks? After the Super Bowl, typically.
No, after this coming Monday.
Yeah.
right?
Coming Monday. Okay,
Yeah,
I
it'll
was
be
just
Black
curious.
Monday, not
Black
Sunday.
Monday. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. How many coaches will be fired?
That's what I was going to throw out.
Yeah.
What's your thought on that one?
5.
Are you just throwing a number
Yep,
out there?
I'm just throwing out a number.
I wonder if you're just throwing a
Pete
number
Carroll.
out there. Pete
First to
Carroll's
go.
got to go. I love Pete Carroll.
I do
Always
too.
have.
Great coach.
No, he's not.
College
no,
and
he's not. Not now.
Not now.
Not
Maybe
now.
not
It's
now.
passed
I
him
agree.
by.
It's passed him by.
He's got to go.
Yeah, I'm with you. I hate to say it because I always admired him.
New England is safe. Buffalo. I think he's safe.
yeah,
I think
probably
he's
so.
safe. I think he's safe. They're going to the playoffs.
They're
you
going
know?
to the playoffs.
And who knows what.
This might be their year.
They do the most with the least talent.
Yeah, I agree.
They do the most with the least talent. I mean, you can name
Yeah.
two guys on their team.
They don't have a great roster.
The quarterback and the running back, and that's about it. Miami, that one's 50-50. You think he's
Yeah, I
staying
think
around
he's
or
gone.
not?
He's gone. Yeah.
Jets, he's
Just
just
two are
I
gone.
don't even know who the Jets is.
Yeah,
but
you
it's his
do.
first
It's,
year. Oh, Aaron Glenn.
Aaron Glenn.
Yeah.
And he's
He's not gone.
no, he's
No.
got to
No,
stay.
no.
Now we get to the tricky division.
I know.
Pittsburgh.
No, he's not gone. I don't think.
Last playoff win, guys. When was that? It's been about 15 years, hasn't it? Last play. I mean, I look at playoff wins.
I'd have to say Pittsburgh's general manager would be the one that would need to go.
Not
They
Tomlin.
don't have a good
Not
roster.
Tomlin.
Scott says the Ole Miss quarterback should be in a Baltimore Ravens uniform.
Well,
Yeah, I can't argue that. But now, are the Ravens going to move on from Lamar? Yeah, I mean they could be making a coaching move and a quarterback move, or they could be bringing them both back.
No, it'd be a big mistake to get rid of their
I do
coach.
too. I don't think
I like
either one of them.
I like John Harbaugh.
I don't think either one of them should go.
I don't either.
Yet.
I mean,
Not at
but
this
you look
point.
at the body of work, and yeah.
Well, Lamar's got to stay healthy.
Yeah.
If he don't stay healthy, any quarterback that don't stay healthy is
No.
the team's not going to win if you got your starters.
Well,
not
how many
staying
games
healthy.
have they had where either Derrick Henry or Isaiah Likely have fumbled at the end zone or dropped a pass that would have won the game? I mean,
Yeah.
Henry looked dominant a couple nights ago, didn't he?
yeah.
He's holding on to it right now.
Running
there
over
was a
people.
stretch there where he did.
They also
Probably
had,
lost some
they also had a
time.
game where the good tight end dropped a pass.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Isaiah Likely. And
No,
Mark
no.
Andrews.
Yeah,
Andrews
I was talking about
dropped
Mark
one.
Andrews. I was talking about
But it seems
Andrews.
like Isaiah Likely's always in these where, like the one he fumbled before he got to the goal line, one he had 1 foot out of bounds, 1 foot inbounds. And
Coastal Carolina product you're talking about there.
they're just,
Isaiah Likely.
they could easily be 11-5 right now and already have the Division One.
Bengals coach safe?
Who is it?
There you go. He's
I
not
don't
safe.
know. I don't know.
No, still.
I can
Zach
see him, but I
Taylor?
can't. Yeah,
It's still him.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yep. Now he can't do nothing about the injuries that go.
He
on
could
the
do
bird.
something about their D, though, couldn't he? I mean, is that on him or
Yeah, but you know what? I mean, they never spend a lot of money.
no? Small. It's not a.
Yeah, well, they have the money. They
What, I
never
mean, what are
spend a
they
lot of
doing
money.
with
They
their
got the
their
same-
best defensive player? Hendrickson.
Yeah. Well, he held out to the last minute this
Yeah.
year, so my guess is he's probably gone unless they franchise him. They're going to go through that again.
Yeah.
Go through the whole scenario. once
Yeah, I think
again.
eventually you just got to let those guys go.
Cleveland. I like him.
Yeah, but how long's he been there? He's not been there 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, probably so. I can't think of his name. What is his name?
I mean, they got a terrible quarterback
I can't either.
situation.
Yeah, their quarterback
I can
situation.
see him, but I
is-
can't think of his name. Somebody help me with
How did they get in that
Stefanski?
shape?
Stefanski, Kevin, right?
Yeah.
Kevin
Stefanski.
Yep. Ned says Bengals reputation for cheapness. Maybe he would like to coach somewhere else. Yeah. Well, he's not going to get just grabbed up after going. He's got to be a coordinator and move back up again. If we're talking about the Bengals coach,
Yeah.
because he don't have a good enough track record just to take a head coaching job somewhere else. So,
Yeah, this was Stefanski's 6th year.
6th year.
And the first 4 were pretty solid. These last 2 have been bad.
Yeah. Well, he may be ready to go. Maybe
7 and
maybe time to
26 over the last 2 years.
Yeah, maybe.
Is he a
time.
defensive coach or an offensive coach?
I think he's D.
Yeah, I think he is.
Yeah.
He was.
How about the
a-
Packers coach?
No, he was an
He's safe.
offensive coordinator.
Was he?
Yeah, at Minnesota
Yeah.
before going to Cleveland.
Moving on down the list, Mike. Denver, safe. Chargers, safe. Chiefs, safe. Raiders, gone.
Yes.
The whole key is who is going to be the next coach for the Raiders. Who is going to take over that mess that they've got right
Does
now?
it even matter?
Well, it does. It does, Brett. You get rid of Geno Smith and get a capable quarterback, and everything changes. I mean,
It does.
I think they have 2 great players.
I think they
Brock Bowers and on offense.
I think they could win 8 games
Ashton
with a decent
Jeanty.
quarterback. First year, they
Yeah.
could win 8 games with a decent quarterback.
Right.
You
That's,
know?
that's how big the quarterback
It
is.
But then you got
It
Max
is.
Crosby, and that's about it.
See how many interceptions Geno threw this year. I'm going to guess he led the league, and I don't know that, but every time I saw a play, he was throwing an interception. He was a human highlight reel, throwing interception.
I think it was like 1 a game. So what it ended up.
Yeah, that's too many.
Yeah, unless you're throwing 40 touchdowns to go with it. But he's not.
No, he's
I
not.
think he's about 1 touchdown a game too.
Yeah, and he throws some awful looking interceptions.
19 touchdowns, 17 interceptions.
19 and 7.
So 17 and 15 games that he's played.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's almost even.
And who's
Steven.
starting for him tomorrow? It's not him. Do they have? I mean, they're going to draft a quarterback. Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah, they'll get the top pick.
Kenny Pickett. Yeah, that's not like he's
No,
Who's the Atlanta coach?
he's not the savior.
he's gone. He got to be.
I thought they were.
Who,
just-
Atlanta's coach?
Yeah.
Raheem Morris.
Raheem Morris. Yeah.
He might be.
He
on
might
the
have
hot
saved
seat.
his job for the other night.
Yeah. 7-9.
Whenever they won that game the other night, he might have saved his job after a couple.
They've
of
got
big
some
wins.
weapons, man.
They do.
I mean,
No, yeah, they have a
Robinson,
pretty good roster.
I mean,
Bijan may be the best
Bijan
player in the
Robinson,
league.
and maybe yeah.
You know.
Drake London, Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
Oh, Pitts.
Yeah. Got some good defensive players too, which is
They got to get
Rare.
they got to get their quarterback healthy too. I think he's always going to have injury problems.
Washington. What's his name? That's where he's from. Washington.
Penix.
University. Penix. Yeah. Eagles safe, Cowboys safe. I think Cowboys actually I know they're only 7-8-1, but I think their coach did a really good job.
Yeah, and I don't think the Eagles is very good, even though they won a Super Bowl.
No, the Eagles
They just had the best roster.
They just find a way to win. Most of their game. I mean, they're 11-5, and they haven't been flashy at all. You know,
One first down in the second half last week, and the win over Buffalo.
Is that like every week they're awful in the second half?
Yeah.
It seems like.
Yeah.
what about your Washington Commanders, Brett? They bring him back.
What's their
Dan?
future?
I don't know.
A lot of injuries this year. It's hard to fire a coach when you're decimated.
Well, he's a defensive coach, and their defensive talent is just awful.
Yeah. It is. New York Giants. Yes, they're getting a new coach.
We know that. They fired the previous one.
If they don't,
How about GM?
I think they've got some promise, though. I think
they have some talent on
if
the
they
roster.
could, their offensive line needs help.
Injuries killed them this year too. I mean, they had the guy went out like in game 2 or 3, the really good receiver.
Yeah, Neighbors.
Oh,
Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
so-
I think
Neighbors.
Jackson Dart's pretty good
yeah, Dart will be okay if he
And I like
learns not to
Scatterbo.
take hits.
if he's healthy.
Yeah, Scatterbo.
And Malik Neighbors.
He's a man. Yeah, they got something.
And their other,
And you know that they're going to.
Was it Wandale Robinson? He's a pretty good receiver.
The linebacker's one of the best defensive players.
Yeah, Abdul Carter.
That's
Oh,
not,
yeah,
that's
him
not
and-
even the one I'm talking about.
Thibodeau.
No, the one that came from
Oregon.
the Panthers.
Oh.
Starts with a B, I think. Brian
Burns.
Burns.
Brian Burns.
He's
that's right.
really good. I mean,
Defensive
he's really
lineman.
good. Every week he comes to play. Bears,
Yeah, their coach is safe for
you got
a
that
long
right.
time.
That's a man there, AC Reynolds graduate.
Oh, yeah.
Ben Johnson. Packers,
Yeah, he's good. He's safe.
I don't know if he is or not. I'm
Yeah,
starting to
injuries
wonder.
have killed him.
I'm starting to wonder about him though. 9-6-1. Minnesota,
I would guess he's safe.
I think
They
he's
don't have a
safe. They got to
quarterback.
have a quarterback. He's safe.
McCarthy, not the answer.
I think he's safe one more year, but this is one guy, I can't remember his name right now at Minnesota. The day he's fired is the day he's hired because he can coach, especially offense. He knows what he's doing with offense.
Who is that? Is it? That's not McDonald, is it?
No, it's
That's Seattle's.
Yeah.
Flores? No. Where's Flores? He's defensive. Brian Flores.
This guy looks just like
Kevin
that.
O'Connell.
Yeah,
Kevin
He looks
O'Connell.
just like the other 10
Coaches
Yeah,
they've had.
25-year-old coaches.
Yeah, 25-year-old coaches that are in the league right now.
Yeah.
They just all look alike.
He's probably
Hard to tell
probably
them
more
apart.
like 35, but
Yeah. You're right though. They do look young. Detroit, he's safe. Dan Campbell is going to come back. I can't imagine wanting anybody else to coach my team right now.
And then
Yeah, I like it.
He personifies football.
he just got to find the right
He's a football
offensive
coach.
coordinator.
Yep, he does. Yep, because he wound up calling plays the second half of the year, or about the fourth quarter of the year, and
And Kevin O'Connell's 40.
is he really?
Yeah.
Panthers, nope. Tampa
No.
Bay,
Word no.
nope. Atlanta.
Oh, Tampa.
You think Tampa might switch coaches? It is what's his name? Todd Bowles.
Yeah,
Todd
they
Bowles,
need
yep.
a new one.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, what if they wind up being the playoff team?
It don't matter.
I bet he comes back if they make the playoffs.
yeah.
You got a better reason to fire him if they don't make the playoffs. Because Tampa started out like a ball of fire.
They were like 4-0.
Yeah, they've lost what?
But
four,
they were
4 or 5 in a row.
winning those one-possession games that they
games.
started losing
That's right.
midway through the year.
And then you got your injuries.
But they have talent on that team. I mean,
Yeah.
you could put their skill position players up against about anybody.
We're losing the big wideout, Mike.
Yeah, but he's back.
He's
Came
back, but he was out.
Mike Evans.
He was out for several weeks.
Yeah, they lost their offensive
You're
coordinator
going to miss
last
him a
year.
lot. They also lost the rookie too. What was the rookie's name? That was the good wide receiver.
They lost Chris Godwin for a while.
Ibuka. He's still playing.
Oh,
Is he?
yeah,
I
Ibuka.
thought he was out for a while though. Was he not?
He's probably been the one
He
one
might-
receiver in their
Oh, he's good.
core who hasn't.
That was a steal in the
Liam-
Liam Cohen at Jacksonville. He was their offensive coordinator last year, and I think it hurt him.
Yeah, and he's not
when he
going.
left.
He's not. Going
No, he
anywhere.
seems like a great coach.
He is solid. So Carolina, Tampa, Atlanta, New Orleans. New Orleans got a good coach. That's the guy that was offensive coordinator in Dallas for a while.
Kellen Moore.
Out of Boise State.
They have already, to me, they've had the best turnaround since halfway through the season.
Yeah.
They're a team you really don't want to play right now. New Orleans looks pretty good. I know 6-10 is not what you want, but they started out a whole lot worse than that.
And who's that
They made
QB?
improvement.
Tyler
Huff.
Shaw.
Yeah, however you say it.
Shuck.
I think it ends like with an F, like tough.
Yeah.
I think it's Shuff. Yeah. Seattle, safe. San Francisco, coach of the year, right there.
If they get the
San
number one
Francisco.
seed.
I mean, you don't have what's the two stars, Fred Warner and
Bosa.
Nick Bosa on your defense, and you still can earn top seed.
Well, they also had whatever happened to Brandon Ayuk. I think his career.
He just
over.
quit.
Yeah,
he just quit on him. Yeah, Shanahan has to be coach of
Who
the year.
quit on them?
And then
Brandon Ayuk.
Oh, yeah.
he never even played a game.
I know.
The Rams and Arizona, poor Arizona.
What do you do?
I don't think they make a move
I don't even
this
know who
year.
their coach is.
I don't think they make a move yet this year. He might be a first-year guy, first or second. But we're going to take our final timeout. I'm going to give you some lyrics, but first I am going to read
Jonathan Gannon.
another. Hey, I would have never
Jonathan
come up with
Gannon.
that. I'd have never come up with
didn't know.
that. Is he Terry's?
He's
son?
been there 3 years now.
Terry Gannon and
Yeah, Terry Gannon.
what was the quarterback's name for the Raiders?
Rich Gannon.
Rich Gannon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you never know. I saw one the other night that was a coach, and I said, "Are you kidding?" Because it's a Shanahan. Who was he play? He was in the booth with a college, and it's Shanahan's brother.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Was it Alabama or it was one of those big games?
Whitney Mike Jr.
Yeah, he is Mike Shanahan Jr. Scott says, before I give you my lyrics, he says, Tampa Bay will win today. Atlanta will win tomorrow to put the Panthers in the playoffs. Scott, I don't want to disappoint you, but I think I read there is absolutely no way the Panthers get in. They are eliminated, are they not? Because even if Tampa wins today and Atlanta wins tomorrow, that puts it back.
Yeah, the Panthers won that tiebreaker. It'd
They
be
do.
a three-way tie.
Yeah,
But
Panthers
they don't
the
win. Did they
tiebreaker.
win the three-way?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
They do.
I
The
didn't
only
know
way
that. I thought
Tampa
they
can
were
get
out.
in is if Tampa wins and Atlanta loses.
The only way that Tampa gets in is if
They've got to win and Atlanta lose.
Okay. See, I thought the Panthers were eliminated and it would go back to Atlanta. I mean, not Atlanta, but
Who does Atlanta play?
New Orleans.
New Orleans, yes, of course.
that's a mess. I mean, I
Yeah,
wish
it
there was a
is.
better tiebreaker
So,
system.
yeah, the Panthers have two ways to get in. They
Okay.
can win or they can lose
Well, good.
and Atlanta win.
I did not realize
Yeah.
that. That's good. So we'll see if
It really hurt
Scott
Tampa
is
when
Confucius
Atlanta beat
comes through.
the Rams last week. That hurt Tampa's chances.
Yep. Think about this. I'm going to get this from you when we come back. I know we did Super Bowl picks at the beginning of the year, and all three of us as team, didn't we all have the same one? And they are still alive by a hair. Still alive by a hair. You remember who we picked for the Super Bowl, Mike? Do you remember who you picked? I know Brett and I picked the same one. I think you did too.
I'll look back and
It was
see.
the Ravens, right? We all picked the Ravens,
did.
and they've had a horrible season.
Yes.
But don't count them out if they get in.
Nope.
You know, I mean, they're
I think
always
mine was Ravens and Packers.
Ravens and Packers. I think mine was too. I really think mine was the same thing. All right, here we go with the lyrics. Sometimes late when things are real. Back in a moment.
Dr. John Klunger III and Dr. Aaron Hebner's mission is to earn their patients' respect and trust through the commitment and positivity and offer the dental solutions in a professional environment to improve oral and overall health. The practice will be accepting new patients. Just call 704-735-0765 to schedule an immediate appointment. We can provide services like extractions, crowns, bridges, fillings, night guards, cleanings, and deep cleanings, sleep apnea appliances, partials, and dentures. We can also advise determine a treatment plan for dental implants. Dr. John Klunger III and Dr. Aaron Hebner, 904 Dodge Drive, Lincolnton, Call 704-735-0765 to schedule your appointment and experience the dental profession in a warm and no-pressure environment. I'm telling you, the apple didn't fall far.
First Federal Savings Bank has been serving Lincoln County since 1940. And as it has been from the beginning, customer service is a priority to First Federal Savings Bank. They want to get to know you by name. First Federal Savings Bank has the convenience, the products, and the services that the larger banks have, but with hometown people that you see throughout your community. Stop in and visit one of their 4 convenient locations and see what First Federal Savings Bank has to offer you. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Lake Electric Company was founded in 1984. They are licensed in North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Virginia. Safety and quality is first in everything they do. For all your electrical needs, serving Lincoln County, Catawba County, Burke County, Mecklenburg County, and all the surrounding counties. When it has to be done right, call Lake Electric. Let them take care of your family. Lake Electric Company, 4362 Providence Mill Road, Maiden. Call 704-483-4000. Online at lakeelectric.com.
Century Drug in Boger City is the first pharmacy in the area to offer peace of mind for you, your caregivers, and for your family with a convenient poly pouch, strip pouch system, just like the one you've seen on TV. You'll receive all your medications once a month in a box that dispenses a convenient, easy-to-open strip pouch that is perfectly labeled for breakfast, lunch, bedtime, etc. Call or come by for a visit today. 704-735-2551. Century Drug, East Main Street in Lincolnton.
Are you in the market for a bathroom remodel, a kitchen remodel, or just a new floor? Stop in at Lincoln's #1 hometown flooring center, Piedmont Flooring. They have laminate and LVP flooring, sheet vinyl, and high-end carpet. Plus, they sell pre-finished and unfinished hardwoods. And that's not all. They can bring them old floors back to life as well. Piedmont Flooring, commercial and residential at 2129 East Main Street, Lincolnton. Phone 704-735-2938. Like them on Facebook. Western Steer Family Steakhouse in Newton has the best food around. Their buffet is like no other. Fried chicken, meatloaf, baked chicken, beef tips with peppers and onions, pintos and macaroni cheese, green beans, yams, and the best salad bar around. Hours of business Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Western Steer Family Steakhouse, 334 Southwest Boulevard, Newton. Call for takeouts at 704-325-3926. Like them on Facebook.
Is your front end a little wiggly? No, not that front end, your car's front end. Here's some good news from Trick One Automotive Center in Lincoln. This month, take $20 off any alignment at Trick One Customs. And don't forget about their tires with name brands like Kelly, Cooper, and Goodyear. And see Trick One Custom Automotive for a free multi-point inspection before you head out on vacation. Be safe and sound with a stop in at Trick One Automotive Center, 1924 Gastonia Highway in Lincoln. Open 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. Online at trickonecustom.com. Like them on Facebook too.
Welcome back. Let's see, we got Butch, Lenny, Ned. Mike Powell says he knows the lyrics as well right now. I'll give you, for the folks still trying to guess, sometimes late when things are real and people share the gift of gab between themselves, some are quick to take the bait and catch the perfect prize that waits among the shelves. Very close there. It is the only band I know. No, I shouldn't say that. I bet it's not the only one I know. It's a band that is named for a country that's not from that country. Does that help you any? A band named for a country that is not from that country.
I didn't know. Well, maybe I don't know the band then. I thought they were from this country.
Oh,
that you're talking about.
well, tell me who it is.
America?
Yeah, which is from England.
Are they? Okay.
Pretty sure.
And they did Ventura Highway, which I thought was a California song by a California band. So much for me.
Check that out, Brett. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think they're.
You
from,
may be right.
I think they're. For
I'm
some
not
reason-
surprised.
Yeah, they're from England.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. With the name America.
I'm trying to see if all three of them. Well, one of them's from Texas.
One of them's from Texas. Well, because everyone's a billionaire.
I guess is
That's
a
a whole
singer,
different song.
singer and songwriter.
Gotta love them in Texas.
Oh, two of them are American.
Two are American, but they originated though out of England, if I'm not mistaken.
It does say that.
Does it? Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Scott says he enjoys the pick'em contest in high school, but picking the winners in bowl games.
That's I spent 10 minutes on mine.
Picking the
No
winners
wonder
in
I'm
bowl
laughing.
games are tough with the portal
God,
and going to the draft. You know what? It tells me when Lanny's leading. Lanny's got a really good record in this, but everybody else is like, I think Brett, you're 2 behind him, maybe 3. I'm maybe 1 or 2 behind you.
Yeah, I
But
think
what it does, it tells you how good they do of matching these bowls up. They're really good because when when you can't find a sure team you want, when you look at our list, very few teams. There were 7 of us picking those bowls, and very few were 7-0 or 7-1. I think we might have had a 7-0, but we all missed it or something. You know?
Yeah, well,
They're-
one
they're
of
just
them was,
hard. They're just hard. And
Ohio
that's what you
State.
want. Yeah, that's what you want.
And
when
then
you
we
get
all
bowl
picked
games.
Pitt to beat East Carolina, and they lost.
If they were predictable, we wouldn't hardly watch any, you know? And bowl games, definitely. Ask Mike Powell. How predictable are they, Mike?
Yeah. Well, see, I ran up against the deadline, had to pick real quick. I hadn't looked at the portal. I didn't know which QBs were leaving. So, yeah, I'm not shocked that I'm last.
You know what, though? I'm going to tell you something about that part. I didn't look into any of that.
Did you not?
No,
Okay.
Brett did, and Brett.
Yeah, I
he
did.
Said, he
Yeah.
said, "I'm going to look and see what quarterbacks are."
I at least
playing."
looked at quarterback.
Yeah, that's
And I said,
smart.
Well, I
if
said,
you
well,
got
I'd
time.
already made my picks for before he told me that. So
Right.
let's see. Ned says they were in England at the same time. This is America, the band, the same time as their dads were in the U.S. Air Force stationed there. So they are American people.
Are American, yeah.
Yeah, American people, but they
One of them is from England.
is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Dewey something.
Dewey. Yeah.
Bunnell.
Could somebody please explain the meaning of the lyrics, Horse with No Name, for me? That always got me. That and Whiter Shade of Pale by Procol Harum. Never could. 16 Vestal Virgins leaving for the coast. Never got that one.
How many of those did you know, Mike?
Not a one. I'm just trying to, the whiter shade.
Dewey
of pale.
Bunnell explains a horse with no name as a metaphor for a vehicle to get away from life's confusion into a quiet, peaceful place.
Okay, yeah, I figured there were some metaphors in there somewhere and symbolism, yeah. Okay.
And whiter shade of pale, that sounds like that would be a beer.
Well, there was one part of it, the ceiling flew away, which leads me to believe maybe psychedelic experience, drug-induced vision, I don't know.
How about a whiter shade of pale ale?
Okay, yeah, pale ale, that'll go, yeah.
That doesn't sound too
Was
good.
that was before craft beers, right? That song, probably.
Oh, I'm sure it had to be. It had to be.
That was like 66, 67, something like that.
The whiter shade of pale, the meaning I found, I'm not going to give on the air.
Okay.
Yeah, might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ned says he learned that about the Air Force dads. He learned that listening to American Top 40 back in the day. That must
Casey
have been
Kasem, baby.
Kasem, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Casey Kasem. Wow. Some of the things that we run into. I think you guys were most disappointed today at the AI that we had.
Yeah.
Or disagree with. I won't say disappointed. Disagree.
Yeah,
with.
just disagree.
And I like it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I want to
that's
try
good.
to keep that and just see how that turns out because you ever do anything with AI? Yep. Mike, have you done? I
Yeah,
haven't.
occasionally.
I haven't. What do you do? Stories.
I don't do stories, but if you feed raw text into AI, it will make it better. I will say.
Does
that.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Well, I don't know. It changes. It can-
Supposedly.
yeah.
Better. Is that-
What it won't do, it won't give you original thought, or making really sharp comparisons. And it won't give you color. No.
all this time I thought they were talking about Allen Iverson.
Was he? I know he wasn't 6 feet tall. Was he lower, shorter than that? 5'9"? I heard 5'9".
He's the original AI.
Yeah, that's right. He's the original AI. That's a good point.
That's the only one I can think of.
Andre Iguodala. He was the second one.
Is he? Spell his name for me. Andre.
Yeah. I think it's Igoudala.
Okay, guys, any thoughts on high school basketball? We haven't seen much so far, but we're getting into it now. I'll make two statements. East Lincoln boys are really good. North Lincoln girls are potentially great. That's my observation.
Yeah.
Did the East Lincoln quarterback, did he go to Wake Forest? Because I was seeing his name in box scores,
I
and then
did
I
too.
stopped seeing his name in box
And
scores.
then all of a sudden,
Or maybe he's hurt. I don't know.
Well,
It's a good question. I saw his name in box scores into December.
could he be going now though? Because the Christmas break is not.
Probably what he's doing.
I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't see his name in box scores their last 3 or 4 games.
The winter jam thing.
Yeah.
He probably
You didn't
did.
see them.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
maybe
I was seeing him early and then
Okay.
stopped.
Going
Yeah.
back to last year, that's what I was told, that
Yeah.
he was going on to Wake Forest
Yeah.
after
I mean,
Christmas.
I really commend him for playing with them. I mean, played 10, 11 games. I mean, that's good that he did that. He could have said, I'm not going to even play.
Yeah. What about the big guy from Reedsville now? He's in Oregon.
Yeah.
Or on his way. Played one game.
Yeah.
They honored him as a senior, gave him a senior night.
Yeah.
And tell us one more time, Brad. I can't get over this. Tell me his basketball record while at
90-1.
91. Wow.
90-1, and that's a
He lost one game his freshman year.
that's a football school, and they went 90-1 in basketball. I don't know if it's a football school or not. I think it's an athletic school because they get it done. It seems like in both sports.
Yeah, but that's a generational player. You think they'll continue to do that? I don't know. Maybe.
Not that kind of record.
No.
Not that kind of record, no. But how many? I wouldn't even want to guess at how many state championships in football and basketball that Reedsville has won.
Yeah.
They're definitely the top in the state, and one reason is they've been around longer too. I mean, they go way back, but just unbelievable. Now he's headed to Oregon to play for the Ducks, and
Yep.
family went with him too, which I
Right.
love that part. I
Oh,
love
yeah.
that part. that they're
Absolutely.
And I think
with him out there.
he was at their bowl game. Where did they play? Where did they just play?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Were they in Miami?
I don't think so, but I don't know that. I don't know that. There were a couple games this week in Miami because Miami's got that weird flat roof. That just
Their
about
next
covers
game is
the
going to be in
entire
Atlanta. They're going to play Indiana in the Peach Bowl on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here it is. They played Texas Tech. Yeah, it was the Orange Bowl.
Scott says, I can see people moving to Cleveland County, maybe Shelby and Crest, but who would want to go to Reedsville? The guy that wants an NFL career.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Could be.
The guy that wants an NFL career. That's
I want to go ahead and give the Fan of the Year award to 94-year-old Kermit Lackey, still going to basketball
how about
games.
that? How about that?
I saw Mark Lackey. I
Yeah.
ran into him, and I saw him up at the West Lincoln People's Bank thing, and then again later. But still goes, and Mark said as long as he is able and wants to come, he's going to make sure he goes to basketball game.
That's good. That's great. That's the way it should be. The way it should be. Still getting
Well,
out
it looks
there.
like,
Wonder if Henry Barkley's still.
I saw Henry Barkley
At
at
the
home
tournament?
place.
Oh, at home place.
The other day. I
Okay.
just want to tell you that.
How about that?
The legend, Henry
Yeah,
Barkley.
see him in a lot of games too. and when
Yeah,
you said-
yeah, he may be. He may have. He probably has been to some East Lincoln games.
Yeah, I don't know what his age is. Or,
He's around 90 or more.
yeah, okay.
As I recall, he was in the first inductee class of Lincoln County Sports Hall of Fame, right? I think that's right. 2000, 2001.
I don't know if he's in the first one or not. I can't remember. That's a good question.
Well, Tony Cloninger was in the first one.
Brett, what
Dennis
you have?
Bird.
Oh, I was going to say Kendra Harrison is playing in the Under Armour All-America football game today in Florida.
Really?
Today at 4 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay.
That is the big man.
Yeah.
The big guy
That's
from Reedsville, Kendra Harrison. I'll never forget that name, I don't think, as long as I live. I've seen him play several games in each sport, and Brett has too, and he's one of a kind. He's definitely one of a kind. Wonder how high he could have went, Brett, in basketball. What level you think he? I don't think he could have been a Duke or North Carolina player
No.
in high school, but
Certainly D1.
I wouldn't rule it out, though.
Power
I'm not
forward.
saying he couldn't be on the roster. He could be on the roster. I just don't know if he would be.
Oh,
He's not as polished. He's not as polished in basketball.
kind of a weird size too.
Yeah.
In between.
Yeah.
6'8".
It's like he plays like a dominant big man, but in college he wouldn't be as tall as other. I don't know.
There
I
would
think
be a
he-
lot of people that played against him in football that would not say he had a weird size.
Yeah. Well, he's got kind of a Zion Williamson type build.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Maybe not as tall.
But wow, he can move.
Yeah.
He can move. He can cut.
I mean, I compared him to he's Charles Briggs but bigger.
Yeah. Yeah, he has that athletic ability. Let's see. FYI, read that Cleveland County High School athletics go to the small clear bag policy, kind of like Gaston County. I guess that's coming up this
Coming
next,
year.
next school year.
In other words, that's all you can bring in.
Yeah, well, I got no problem with that.
Yeah.
Statewide, nationwide, if
That's
need
fine.
if need be.
Yeah.
You know,
Anything for safety.
if you're carrying something that needs to be hid, you need to be caught, right?
You need to be. Absolutely.
Lenny says that Henry Barkley was at the West Lincoln tournament the first day one of the
Was he?
tournament. So that's why you saw him at.
I guess so. At home
I
place.
bet that was
yeah.
the same day. I would
Yes,
guess
it
that
was.
the same day that you.
Matter of fact, it
you,
was.
ran into him. East Lincoln won both their tournaments. You asked me, Mike. You said I had a question about something about what did you ask whenever we?
I don't know.
Well, you asked about.
I just said, what do you think about, now we're getting into high school basketball, second part of the year.
I am very disappointed that there are so many, and I'll never name a school, and I don't want you to either.
Right.
There are so many bad teams out there. I've seen scores
are.
in.
It's ridiculous.
I've seen scores in single digits in varsity boys and varsity
And girls, I know.
And some of these schools I look at, East Lincoln girls were up one night like 39-0 at half. East Lincoln boys were up one night in conference play. I want to say just last night, and I'm not going to give the team name, but last night they were up like 35-2 at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, we've really had some
I am
lopsided
shocked
scores.
that I mean, football you're going to have at least 25 good players.
Yeah.
Basketball though,
You can get by with two.
yeah,
Really?
and be competitive.
Be competitive.
And be I don't understand what's happened to basketball.
I know.
And
Particularly women's basketball at
Yeah,
the high school
yeah.
ranks. You really get the severe mismatches.
It was. It's just I don't understand it. I wish somebody could explain it. I mean, are all the people leaving and going to other schools because? I don't know. I know.
Well, we've known for a long time that some of your best athletes tend to gravitate to the charters and to private schools. I mean, I think there's been a talent drain. What do you think, guys think?
Well, there's definitely been
public
some
schools.
of that, but I was just shocked, Mike, that some of the scores. That I see,
the score. Yeah, some of the scores are just amazing.
You know, a lot of teams can't get out of single digits.
No.
in 4 quarters.
Oh, yeah.
Be it male or female.
I was at one this year. Yeah, didn't get out of single digit.
Yeah, I don't understand that. But
On the other hand, East Lincoln boys and the North Lincoln girls, I think, bear watching.
yeah, and North Lincoln boys are pretty good.
They're
too.
pretty good. Hey, they're pretty good
too. They were the winners in the
Yeah.
in the People's
They beat
Bank.
they beat Lincoln Charter. That's a good
Yeah.
team. Now
Yeah.
you know,
Yep.
both North Lincoln teams obviously
Yeah,
are good.
They are. I can't figure. So far, I haven't been able to figure out Lincoln boys yet. I think
I
they're
hadn't
pretty
either.
good, but it's
Yeah.
hard to say.
I definitely want to see Lincoln and Shelby play.
Yeah,
I think that series this year should be pretty good.
yeah. And I don't even know what Shelby's done. Do you, Brad? Do you know?
Last
are
I
you
looked, they
familiar
were
with
like 5-0.
5-0?
Well, yeah, they didn't start playing till they only started playing a week before Christmas break.
Yeah, they did. They did start late.
I think they won every game
They're
except
6-1 now.
6-1, yeah.
They play Bessemer City Tuesday. That'd probably be a pretty good.
Yeah. Bessemer City must be better than I thought.
Shelby's loss was to Providence Day, so you can't really
you can't.
judge them on that.
They started out beating Crest, and they beat Kings Mountain. They beat East Rutherford.
So they beat Kings Mountain twice.
Beat
once,
Kings Mountain
once
twice.
by 1 and once by 41.
That's crazy.
So,
Okay, maybe the football players didn't play till the second game.
oh no, they played. They hadn't played a game without their football
Okay,
players. I don't think they had enough to play.
They had 7 of their 11-player roster. 7 of them were football players.
I have to be one of the biggest margin differences ever in
1 point in 41.
yeah, unless you lose,
Yeah.
would be the only thing that
Yeah.
that could be odder than that. That flips me out.
Yeah. I want to see Lincoln Shelby in boys. In girls, I want to see Maiden North Lincoln. I think that'll be that rematch.
And they
should
have
be
they
good.
have met once already.
Met
and it
once
was,
already.
It was an 8-point game.
Yeah.
It was an 8-point game.
And Shelby and Langston are playing twice in the same week.
I know because of rescheduling, right?
Yeah.
Is it?
January 21st and 23rd.
Yeah.
According to Max Preps.
Yeah. Well, Shelby rescheduled everything. Right?
Brett, how many teams in this area could go deep? Boys basketball or girls, as far as that goes. I know North Lincoln could. That's a North Lincoln girls a given that they could go
Who
deep.
else in 5A
that's
girls
what I was going to
West?
say. I don't know who's in what class.
I got to look at the
I don't know what
classification.
Maiden's
Yeah, I know.
competition is.
Yeah.
I know Stuart Kramer's in 4A
Yeah,
with
because Maiden
Maiden.
won't have to play North in the playoffs.
No, but North won't have to play Stuart Kramer, which knocked them
Yeah, I'd
off
say
in the-
Kramer would be Maiden's biggest competition
Yeah.
That's what I think.
in girls.
too.
And is that mainly because of the one player?
Yeah, she's that good.
I don't know what else they have.
And where's-
Yeah,
where's
They
she
got a
going?
good
Do we know
going
where
to
she-
Wake Forest.
Going to Wake Forest.
They have a good big girl, I think, from what I understand.
Mike Painter says, I believe Maiden and North Lincoln play at North on the 16th, and I'm guessing he means
right.
this month. He
Thank-
means,
yeah, okay.
That'd be
Thank
awful
you.
quick, wouldn't it, on the 16th?
it is.
Because they play
116.
before
Is it?
Christmas,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
They play before Christmas,
yeah.
first game.
But can you really be out that far through your schedule? I don't know.
And that game was 86-77. That's a lot of points for girls, isn't it? But I can understand it with those two teams.
Yeah, yeah. Both really good offensively.
Yeah.
Both really good offensively. That's going to do it for us. Happy New Year for Brett, Mike. I'm David. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.